Hey wonderful people, good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm gonna do a review on a house I never have covered before. This is more of a niche house as far as I know, and this is their third fragrance release back in 2011. And this is inspired by one very big fragrance, one of my most favorite fragrance of all time, Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. So we're gonna be looking at Golden Boy by this beautiful house. I think it's called Dueto Parfums. Yes, Dueto Parfums, sorry. Here. And this, I believe, is a tester bottle, as far as I remember. This is all thanks to Masud bhai, who gave it to me, passed it to me to try and review. Um, I'm not going to buy this fragrance for a reason. I'm going to let you know as the review goes. And hopefully you enjoy the review. My scent of the late night or evening, I don't remember. Also my new purchase, Sole d'Italie. So I don't know how to say this. I don't want to be pretentious one, like trying to be so sleek and all. I thought it was Sole d'Italie. But you guys know this fragrance is one of my most anticipated fragrances this year. I really wanted it. Finally have it thanks to Perfume Bangladesh. Masud bhai brought it himself, and we had a nice chit chat session yesterday. So he gave me two fragrances. This one, Golden Boy, as well as a Lancome perfume. I'm going to review that as well. So hope you guys are doing good and you're in good health. So let's hit the review. I don't have the box for it, and just gonna show you the bottle presentation and how it smells. And I'm gonna show you a couple of other fragrances that I own, which is the reason why I'm not buying this perfume. I really wanted to. So here you go. First of all, I'll start with Tom Ford. Tom Ford Tuscan Leather I reviewed before. You can check it out. I think I did it from a sample as well as a full-on bottle. So check out either one if I did. I don't remember which ones. But Tuscan Leather, when I started my journey, one of the fragrances I really wanted, to me it was godlike. One of the fragrances was not Aventus. To me, Tuscan Leather, Kuros, and I believe a few other fragrances I really wanted, when I started my journey, because it was really hyped in the community, like, really huge. And I smelled it for the first time. I saw the beauty of it, how leather is done so so good. So I never bought Tuscan Leather, but I did end up buying my favorite Layuquam Puram by Rasasi. This is known to be the best beast mode version of Tuscan Leather. And then I have also Godolphin. This is my most favorite interpretation of Tuscan Leather from Parfum de Marly. Then I happen to have this cheapie, which is also very close to Tuscan Leather, which is Nabil's Arab Tradition. This is the older style bottle. I have a little bit juice left in here. So this is another beautiful fruity version. Then Tom Ford himself released Ombre Leather as a part of the designer collection afterwards. And this is a sample I have. So this is very close to Tuscan Leather, as well as Al Haramain Leather Oud or something. So they have quite other ones, like Montal has their many fragrance companies, they did interpretation of Tuscan Leather. So why I talk about Tuscan Leather? So you guys know it's one of the best unisex, like posh leather smell, as well as they say it smells like cocaine. I think cocaine or other one, marijuana. I think it's cocaine. So that's why I guess it got so much popularity. And the fragrance I will also show, that one also smells like some sort of other drug, like black Afghano. So that's some other day. So here you go, the bottle here. This fragrance got a lot of reviews on the community. You can check it out. This has the Golden Boy name. The bottle is kind of golden. I think if you put on LED, you can see the juice level. Yeah, you can. I am saying you can, and I'm like listening for it. Okay, very, very dumb. Anyway, so they have the name for all the cities, I guess. It's very nice touch to it. All the bottles look same, just color combination is different. I wanted to get Citywear, the green bottle. That one I would review if I find it sometimes. Nice little cap. This one doesn't click onto place, but not very secure. Here is the spray. Bottom looks like that. Okay. And I have it on my hand for some time. It looks like a little bit like Aqua di Parma kind of caps also, a little bit. So this one was released in 2011. I think the perfumer is Sonia Constant, one of very renowned noses. Let's see how this one goes. Yeah, dry down is definitely there. Let's try the spray. Spray is good. Let's go one spray. So this perfume, I would say it's more versatile than Tom Ford Tuscan Leather. Okay, this one can be wearable almost all year round. Well, Tuscan Leather, it's pretty much a winter perfume. Why? Tuscan Leather, Layuquam Puram, Godolphin, those are really heavy and really very pungent. So once you wear them in high heat, they will pop up and then be overpowering. The real beauty of that perfume comes out in the cold weather. This perfume, I think this is, you can get away with this almost all year round. Much lighter take, almost like ombre leather, but the opening is just beautiful. It's not as pungent or as strong like Tuscan Leather is. It still has that fruity aspect. I get a nice little suede note, but more of a fruity, little bit herbaceous green coming from somewhere, and like kind of like a citrusy element somewhere there as well. So it's sweet, it's bit suede-like, and then kind of like citrusy, and that is not a bad thing. That makes it more versatile. It's not making you a bit more crowd pleaser. Because Tuscan Leather or tobacco of any kind of fragrance, not everybody will appreciate, but this one, if you start with this, what's going to happen is you're going to start craving for the real thing, you know. So that's where it's a good starting point. If you do not have any of those fragrances I showed you just now, you can definitely start with it. The prices on these are not very expensive at all. I think you can buy these pretty much $65 for a niche perfume. For this kind of bottle overseas is a very good deal. Bangladesh, I think it's more about 75 bucks. If you buy a full-on like box presentation tester, I don't know how much it's going for. So the bottle presentation is pretty nice. I really like it. It's very unique. They have their own signature. And the fragrance, it has longevity. Let's talk about longevity. It's not as beast mode as Tuscan Leather or Liucom, nowhere near it, but it does hold on like for significantly good amount of time, like on clothes and everything. Subtle projection, but it will hold on for 6 to 7 hours. So that's a very good, like say, performance for this out of this fragrance. But it never jumps out of your skin. It doesn't really like project like a beast like Shura, Liuquam, Tobacco Blaze. Those fragrances are beast. This one I would say a more gentlemanly approach to fragrance. Okay, if you're wearing like say you want to wear something in the office, it's actually very good for the office setup. You can smell like Tuscan Leather all day long inside the office setup, and you're not gonna choke anybody, offend anybody. So you guys get the idea. So I think it's pretty versatile in that way. So versatility factor, I say, is 9 out of 10. Longevity and projection, I would give it average 7.5 to 8. So it's good. But projection, okay, let's take projection is like 7, longevity is 8. So who is it for? I think it's pretty much Tuscan Leather DNA. If you have smelled Tuscan Leather or any of those, you can relate it to that. So my reason for not buying this is I would love to review even Al Haramain version of it. I would love to review everything that I love. Tuscan Leather, Aventus clones, what else? Baccarat Rouge. These are the kind of DNAs I really love, and I do cover a lot of clones and similar fragrances. So when you say clones, it's not just Middle Eastern countries. Even the niche houses, they also do clones. All right. So it's a pleasure, but it's very difficult for you to buy everything out there. So if people actually come out and help with their fragrances, like here Masud bhai did, some of my community members, they're like, brother, would you like to review it? It's hugely appreciated because it adds value to my channel and people get to see a review, another fragrance and output. So I would say this is definitely worthy of checking out. But if you do have Tuscan Leather or any of those other fragrances, it could be a pass because it can be a redundant purchase. But I'm not saying this do not buy it because it's not good quality. It's a good quality perfume, but could be redundant if you have those other fragrances. Okay, but it's very good interpretation. I would not say it's 100% Tuscan Leather. It's more like a Tuscan Leather light. How much lighter? I would say Ombre Leather is stronger than Golden Boy, in my humble opinion. But if you really want to get a little bit, like let's say lighter Tuscan Leather, I think Ombre Leather would be a good option too, but it's going to be a little bit more pricey than this one. So overall, this fragrance, how much it gets? Golden Boy, you can, I will say it's a solid 8.5 because of good value, nice presentation, it's a niche house, no alcohol blast, very smooth transition, and it's more versatile. That's what makes it very beautiful fragrance. So check out Golden Boy, and you can go and check it out in Perfume Bangladesh. They have this one exact tester, so you can spray it from the bottle and see for yourself, right? And I believe it's pretty unisex. Thanks for watching, guys. Tomorrow I'll be back with perhaps that Mancera's initial impression, maybe if I feel like it. Take care, guys, and have a very nice, blessed day. Bye bye.